A few days ago, I found a YouTube channel hosted by Mr. Russ Veinot. I apologize if I pronounce his name wrong. Um, but he had episode about reinforcement of the glue-ups of plywoods. So I did my first. It is my first attempt, so it's not perfect. But I have few examples of plywoods. This plywood has 12 millimeters, and it's a simple butt joint. Another 12 millimeters miter joint, 45 degrees. The same 18 millimeters. Here is 6 millimeters, and here I'm not sure if that will be visible. It's a 4 millimeters. So let me show you. It's a butt joint. As you can see, it's not perfect inside. So it's a very narrow glue up, and I have two small pieces glue up in the by the longer side. Here you can see my reinforcements, but the reinforcements are just for this that piece. This one is just glue up. Here we have glue up and reinforcement. So how this whole reinforcement works? The whole reinforcement is done by the bamboo sticks. Exactly the same that you can use for a barbecue or in the kitchen for other purposes. The biggest issue with the plywood are the layers, and if you screw or nail through the layers in this direction, it holds pretty strong. But in this direction, it's trying to split the layers. So what this reinforcement does, maybe you can see here, there is a one end and the other one. This bamboo stick is going through the layers this way. So it is going across them, across each ply, without splitting them. I didn't test it yet, so I don't know how strong it will be, at least here. And because it's my first attempt, for example here, it's also a miter joint, but here, as you can see, I didn't go through, so it may not be that strong as it should be. Also, in this 4 millimeters, I'm not sure if my camera can, if you'll be able to see, but here you can see my reinforcements. Yeah, but anyway, we will see. Here are two 6 millimeters plywoods. This one was reinforced, but again, it's my first attempt, so here you can see it is very close to the end of plywood. It is butt joint. Here is pretty far, so it should be more in this way. Yeah, to grab as much of the plywoods as it can. This one is just held by glue, nothing else. So let's try to break it. So maybe start from the 4 millimeters. Okay, so maybe I will try to clamp them by hand and see what happened. Yeah. So here seems that glue holds this pretty well, and this with bamboo broke. But again, it's just, you know, my first. No, the bamboo is still there. Okay, so let's see. if I can break this one easily. Yeah. But again, this is just the 4 millimeters, so that's how these reinforcements look like. Here we have just a glue, so let's try. Easy peasy. Here 6 millimeters with reinforcements. A bit stronger, but nothing spectacular. Here 12 millimeters reinforcements. Yeah, so the first 2 layers of the plywood will glue up, stick pretty well. Bamboo is still here. Yeah, butt joint. Okay. Yeah, but here, to be honest, I didn't go through the material with my bamboo sticks, so it was mostly held by glue. 80 millimeters butt joint, and there is this reinforcement. Yeah, the very top layer of the plywood was damaged because of glue, not because of my reinforcement. And here again, miter joint 18 millimeters. Yeah, bamboo stick is okay. This was ripped off from the hole. So yeah, it was for sure stronger, even with it, just because I try to go in that direction. If I would try to pull them out in parallel as it was pushed into, probably it would be easier. But in this way, it holds pretty well. So in the smaller pieces, this reinforcement somehow helps. Here, in the smallest one, this 4 millimeters, the bamboo sticks still holds this piece. Yeah, so you can see. Okay, I can remove this. The glue holds pretty strong. So this reinforcement sometimes helps. I suppose that in my case, these bamboo sticks were too slicky. I tried to use. I used sanding paper just to make a little bit more room for glue to sink into those sticks. Maybe it was not enough. It was pretty nice to prepare all those pieces. So check the Mr. Russ YouTube channel. I will link it down below. And That's something for sure worth to consider. It's my first attempt, so I'm not surprised that I had some failure. I need to practice a bit more, but seems that it can be a good and cheap replacement because the pack of bamboo sticks costs I don't know, $1 or $2, so it's very cheap. So it will be a nice replacement or alternative for more expensive pocket holes and or other type of reinforcement. So that's all in this test, and so let's go back to the drawer.